this is just a testimony. You know, I'm not giving no glory to the devil, you know. But it hurts me to tell people.
Forgive me for the sins I don't know I commit. Amen. I don't know why I do what I do when I be doing it. Never had no one to tell me that they wasn't.
I guess I start off back 11, 12 years old. I got jumped in a gang called Southside Chola.
Well, I grew up in a neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, where I joined the gang early on in my life. But my hopelessness started at an early age. You know, I was only 5 when I learned how to pick the different seeds and stem away.
Around age 12, 13, I started hanging out with older girls, female folks.
My homies from my hood took me in.
That gang, the leaders of that gang had ties into the mafia.
OG veterans from my gang come up to me and say, "Hey, what are you doing, man? I heard you gave your life to God." And I said, "Yeah." And he hit me up and said, "Well, what about us, man? What about our, what about this? What about, you just gonna leave us? You just gonna turn on us?"
I said, "Man, you know what?" I told my brother, I said, "It's over, man." I said, I stopped that day. I stopped smoking weed, cold drinking. I was alcoholic, man.
There came a time in my life when I was getting older and I would get tired of my life, and I was like, is this the only thing? Is this the only thing that's out there? I knew of God when I was little, but I didn't know Him. I never knew Him, and I had so much hatred towards God.
Pray y'all listen. It's all a true story. I bleed for all the feet, those that bring the good news.
God is love. God is the calmer of any storm that you have in your life. God is faithful. God is, first. You have to put God first. You know, I think of God every day when I sit down at my desk and I say, I will bless the Lord at all times, for He.
In that area, I see God at work in the hearts of people, because the truth will set you free, and the truth will crumble even the biggest, baddest gangster.
He's everything to me right now, because if it wasn't for Him, I would not be a good mother.
What you're striving for and this and that, I'll give you my number, 213-4123, call me. I will pray with you. You know, I will do whatever it takes.
The struggle, just like all of us. Sometimes people think, well, now you gotta be perfect because you know the Lord. But in the book of Romans it says none of us are perfect and none of us are righteous. And I'm glad it says that, because if it was for being good, I'd never be there. I wouldn't be saved by that. I'm saved by faith and by grace.
I know that there's a lot of pain out there in the streets, because mothers and fathers, there's broken homes all the time, and girls are always trying to look for love in all the wrong places, whether it be drugs, alcohol, gangs, because you don't have the love at home. And I know because I was there. But there's a God out there that's wanting for you to open up to Him.
He gotta get him a bachelor's, wear a suit and tie. Go to seminary, by then all his boys will die. Jesus came to invade culture out of Nazareth and used a couple fishermen who people saw as hazardous. The feet are beautiful, if only they go. Ain't nobody in the hood preaching, how will they know? See, Eric is better used, taught truths in his context. Somebody please plant a church in his projects.